means of embedding. So when we have that is it. Interesting. Now I can just arbitrarily add arguments to the enter ship because this is JavaScript and we don't give a shit, and it's going to just ignore it for anyone that doesn't have it. That's probably a bad habit to get into, but I'm all about bad habits sometimes, as long as they're not harmful. Oh yeah, great. So now that means rich embed can now arrive, and now the swarm is able, every nanite in the swarm is able to receive the rich embed. Hashtag collectorism. Here's how I can help. Very good, but sadly not sufficient, because there was meant to be this whole lab. Now I don't know, I should probably get the debugging working at some point, but for now, I can only assume that something about that isn't happy. Discord bots. See if someone has a tutorial about this. Okay. So they never stopped. They never stopped. So I'm not doing anything else between those 2 points. But lols, because now they would have gotten on the first iteration run into a, so to put a stop I need a, but who knows, this may be not what I need to do. Okay, interesting. What I'll do here, let me just console log nyanbot.help and let's see what happens there. Aha. No consoles were logged. Although that's maybe ish. Okay, is there another way to do this? Okay, yes. Okay. We are doing it this way, I believe. For that equals, and then we are gonna to hello. And then wait, maybe I should try title. So the title, that. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm literally just going to do this. Oh snap, you do get a footer. Wait, oh. I don't need a footer, to be honest. Oh, I know what I can do in the footer. Okay, so now that should be in a bit as is, right? Actually, hang on a sec. Yeah. Okay, so that should be in a bid. So then I don't even need. I wonder, do I even need that? I have a suspicion. Yeah. This would be basically const field. No. Wait. Yeah, field. So it has name. It has name and value. I mean, that's appropriate. And then value. Alright. So we got our field, and we push the field into the embed. And see if that works, maybe. Still not helping out that much, to be honest. Wait. Yeah, okay, so, but now what I can do is I can console log without getting in between the chain. Okay, now I'm going to console log the what is irrelevant? Not you watching, but the code that I was looking at. But yeah, I wanted to console log the swarm. Right. I mean, it all looks pretty much like how I expect. So why isn't it console.logging? Maybe there's something weird happening in. That's the dirty part of troubleshooting. Because you can go like this, right? Or, yeah, this is, let's start here with 0. Wait, what was it before? Yeah, okay. Let's start with 0, then we go 1. And then I'll know, based on how far it gets, where the error is. Oh, I don't know if it is you or not. It doesn't say that it's got any drop frames for me, but my upload speed seems to only be 2.5 megs. So I don't know if that maybe means that that isn't enough speed. But that is kind of around where it normally is when I stream, so I do know. Maybe it's because I'm in South Africa and there's like a lot of room for um, delays along the international tubes. Okay, so we got 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So the one where it had just 1 means it was the config. Now, why would they not have... Why would that resolve? Why would that not resolve? If there was someone else watching, they'd be able to help. Excuse me. They'd be able to help us figure out if it's just you or me or what's going on. Okay. So it is undefined. Interesting. Why? Why are you undefined? Okay. Let's log the nyanbot. Yeah, I can pretty much take that out because it'll work, I think. Or it'll get far enough for us to know it. Because it's... Alright. Why would they not have help? With theory. Do they have their conf, at least? They at least have their conf. No. Okay, so that is interesting. Why? Because the swarm had everything. Interesting. Is it something to do with... Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. It's coming back to me. Yes, it is a very familiar feeling. But I think I remembered what to do. I'm just looking if I've done it before. I don't think so. Yes, okay, so I'm referencing... This is the first time I'm referencing another nyanite in the swarm from one nyanite, so that is why this is a new occurrence. So, basically, it's like the for each thing, or the for in, is only giving back a string of the name of the object. And to get the actual object, so this should be nyanite's name, to be honest. Nyanite Bane. Nyanite Bane. Because now we can go const nyanite equals swarm nyanite name. Let's try that. Yeah, well, we got an error. Embed.push is okay, so embed.push does not work because it isn't an array. Okay. But yeah, how do I add? No, but it is an array. Oh no, embed of the fields is the array, not the actual embed. Okay, that might work. Nope. What have we got? Same problem. Cannot read. Push of undefined. Are you kidding me? Oh snap. Snap. Is this really how they do it? I think it don't be like it be, but it do, whatever. Okay, so now we've got something going. So that's more the road I wanted to travel down. Yeah, well, if anyone is watching the VOD, let me know in the comments if it was like laggy and stuff. And then if it was, I can see about what I can do to make it better. Okay, so I think I don't want the bold at the top. I think it was better unbolded. So that means instead of it being title, it's gonna be description. Okay, so then the next change is I think I just need to do the description and so let's do this const name equals and then that and then that can go there. And now we can go plus and then I need to have a condition and it's going to be basically the usage dot length equals 0 empty else type wait. So now that should give us, or actually do we want a pipe or do we just, so we could also have something like that, or we could do this type and then go here that maybe. I'll see how that looks. And then the value, so I don't want to call it name actually. I want to call it, uh, let's call it bold. Oh, oops. Well, normal. Okay. So it's going to be bold and regular. Regular. And that'll be that. Okay. But now we took that out and it's just going to be that. Let's try that. Oh, I do actually need Discord around. Okay, that's I think I actually want to put this whole thing wait. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Then maybe I can put that old stuff. That might work. No. Wait, it's actually okay. Starting to get better. I think I want to do this. Let's try square brackets. Yeah. And then what I wanted to do as well was to push a blank field. Wait. If such a thing can even... I don't even know if that works. It's just a bit of a shot in the dark. Why am I opening another instance of Streamlabs? That just seems like a terrible idea. It would crash my stream again. Okay, we failed. So that is obviously not valid. Maybe we can go name value and see if that works. No? This field... like... Is it just me, or... like... I've got that! Why? Seriously, how can that not work? Right? I'm literally copying that. Hey, Media, how you doing? Media has a YouTube channel, by the way, if anyone wants to go check it out. Can't understand why that wouldn't work. I'm doing good, thanks. I'm not sure why this isn't working though. But maybe there's another way of doing it. That's what I'm trying to do, this blank field, right? I'm so confused. I'm trying to add some space, but I can't find what. Let's try Discord bot embed space. Why don't? Oh wait. Maybe if I search for that. See what people say. Very helpful. This is really doing my head in. Think. Need more Mountain Dew. This is not a paid promotion. Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Are you saying that specifically because I haven't? What do I think of the idea that trans people are only trans because of father issues? I would say that sounds kind of reductive, because what if it's mother issues, or what if it's any number of issues? I think there can be a wide variety of factors that lead to a divergent gender development. You know? So for me, the aesthetics, of femininity, the people in my life who were feminine, the people in my life who were masculine, everything you experience plays a part in your brain's development. But yeah, I think it's very reductive to claim one person. In some people's lives, like maybe, like that might be the main reason in one or two people's lives, maybe. But to generalize and say all trans people are like that, you need to kind of prove it with like really, really, really vigorous scientific studies before you can make such a broad claim. And from the scientific experiments I've seen about gender so far, they are never going to be able to prove it, because that isn't how it works. It is a multifaceted thing. Okay. Was I gonna try it again? Okay. It wasn't that. Uh, push. Okay, let's log blank field. See what's going on there. Oh wait, why is it spelled weird? Oh wait, maybe it's spelled right. I don't know why I suddenly. Okay. I mean, it's pretty easy to deny your father. People without father issues are weird, in my opinion. Like, unless your father was like Jeremy Corbyn or something, like, or even he probably not the best father in the world. Like, which father is going to be so perfect that in a patriarchal society they aren't going to fuck up their kid in some way? Just not everyone copes with it by being honest and open that they have those issues. What about fathers who encourage their kids when they're trans and are supportive? And what about the fathers who are like super chilled and like no trans person, like trans kid, doesn't have any father issues, comes out trans, father's super supportive, checkmate, theory destroyed. and guarantee you people like that exist. I'm going to take out that. Ah, interesting. Does it mean it doesn't accept empty strings, maybe? Because I know in JavaScript you get is null or empty. If I could figure this out, the bot would pretty much be finished. Discord bot blank space. There's a line separator. That actually might work. Right. Apparently. I have no idea if that is relevant. Aha! But now the gap is way too big. I think. So maybe it's how do we resolve this? One option maybe. Okay, let's try this, right? Stuff that. Stuff that. I'll just comment that out for now because it's interesting that it worked. And then let's add. Actually, let's try this. Right? Because if they're doing a trim, that might also be why it didn't pass earlier. Okay, it didn't recognize. Wait, why is there two backspaces? Okay. But, oh, wait a second. Oh. It's got to be on the other side of the condition. Because otherwise, when that one doesn't have a command, okay, and now, let's see, with that to do as well. Now, do square brackets work? Or maybe instead of it being blank after that, what I'm thinking is I could put this line break after the description, but before, right? And then I'll always add a blank space at the end anyway in case they trim. But now that might... Oh, right. And then I'm going to need basically another line break, I think. Because then we can have the command be this one actually has to go here. Okay, so the idea is that it takes up 3 lines if there's a command. Okay, cool. So now instead of it being bold, I think I should go for italic. Wait, what was italic? Oh, 1 star, right. So I'm going to do 1 star, and then I'm going to say type. Well, let's try that. See what it comes out as. One quick thing I might want to do, when you have something that seems to be working, why not just use it everywhere? Alright. Give us a little bit of space up top. Actually, you know what? You know what? I think people will get it. I think they will understand. We do that. No explanation needed. The fact that it's italic, I think, enough. Oh wait. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. Now, I wanted to just do a little test quick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push 3 fields at a time so that I end up with 9, right? I'm just trying to test what happens when I get lots. So that is pretty much what I wanted the help zone and not to achieve. Just let you type add help and then have it reply